astrologer Wonder Girl, and I'm here to give you your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, July 3rd to Sunday, July 9th. Now, this week, Aquarius, we have a full moon in your 12th house conjunct Pluto, okay? And your 12th house is the house of like your internal inside stuff, okay? So I think you've been changing a lot of the way that you just relate to the world internally in some ways, reformulating your identity, okay? And I think this week with the full moon there, you have to learn to stop making so many changes about who you are and about how you feel on the inside in some way, because when you keep making all these changes on who you are, it makes it really, really hard for you to have the job and the daily routines that you want and to really just live life practically, okay? That's because we do have the full moon in your 12th opposite the sun and Mars in your 6th of your job and of your daily routines and of your external reality, okay? I think that's your big theme for this week. I think what you need to focus on here is where Jupiter is. And that is here in your 9th house of like something new and exciting. Okay, and that's because we do have Jupiter in a square with the full moon. And I think for you to figure out what kind of daily routine or job that you want that really resonates with who you are on the inside, and before you make some choices about that and wind down some of these changes going on inside you, I think you got to figure out what new thing is going on for you, what exciting thing is happening or adventurous thing that you want to do. And once you figure out some of the issues there, it's going to be easier for you to do some of these other choices and things that we just talked about, okay? It's also going to make it a lot easier for you perhaps to use some of your gifts and talents and your skills in some way, or to find more stability in your life, or get money in a way that brings more peace to you, okay? That's because the full moon is also in a sextile with Neptune in your 2nd house of like income and gifts and talents, okay? While all of that is going on, we also do have Mercury finishing out in your 6th house in a square over here with Uranus in your 3rd of communication and of talk and of people around town, okay? So I think in the middle of the week, perhaps on Wednesday, there could be some unexpected communication that comes up, I want to say, from people around town in some way, even from just yourself. Maybe you're just thinking in new and different ways or whatever, some unexpected thing comes up there that can affect your job or your daily routines. You know, some unexpected news about how to relate to people at your job, how to work with people in your community on the daily basis that can come up there, okay? This may also throw you off a little bit, off your stability. Maybe you don't feel as like you're stable when this comes up in some way, and you might have to figure out how you can take this unexpected thing in your job and your daily routines and make it into something that can bring more stability into your life, can use more of your gifts and talents and work with your money better and that kind of thing, okay? I think the message throughout all of this, though, even though there are some hard things and choices and decisions that are coming up, is really trying to figure out how to let something emerge that's closer to your heart and what it is that you value. That's because we do have Mercury here moving into your 7th house of partners at the end of the week, and we do have it in a sextile here with Venus and your 5th of happiness. So while this is going on, I think you're really trying to figure out how to be happier with people and happier and more in love and relationships that you're in, and just be more joyful, okay? So even though there's some of this hard stuff going on, I think that's the end goal and the thing that you're going to end up focusing on more and more throughout the next few weeks, okay? Now, these decisions that you're making may not be easy. You may have to be patient with how you can communicate about your gifts and talents and your money in some way, or about how you can better work with people around town in a way that is more solid and more important to you, okay? May have to be patient there. You may also have to think differently about your job and your daily routines and how they can get you to your goals and to where it is that you want to go in life, okay? And just try to work those two together in a different way than you have before, okay? In order to get kind of the things that it is that you want this week, all right? Now, your card for the week is the Queen of Swords upright. This is a good card to me that indicates insights and understanding in some way. And I think this week what you're really searching for is to put things in the right perspective, to move forward in a way that's really true to who it is that you are at your core, that's based on past experience and knowledge, and that comes from a really, really deep place. So this week isn't a week per se to do new things off the cuff in any way, but to really move forward in a way that you know is true and tested and that works for you and comes from a place of deep experience. Okay, so that's all I have for you this week. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on Facebook, like it on YouTube, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.